Happy New Year! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of the year. This year is gonna be the best year and I'm gonna make it happen. So, we have been through the 26 books that we must read for 2026. We have 50 books here where I'm supposed to go through as a second, as one of the priorities. And today, we will be doing our first ever TBR Prompt pick for the year of 2026. I am imagining 2026 to be marvelous because I have so many things in plan and everything looks very foreseeable. Everything is gonna happen. Let's hope for the best. So for the month of January, it is always the most no, the busiest period of my entire year. So I hope the TBR jar is gonna pick me some easy reads so that we can at least get through as many as possible. I have a little book goals for the year, which is I have never completed my TBR read ever. So this year I'm hoping to at least be reach it multiple times. I am very sure that I won't be able to reach it all the time, but let's try to aim for 6 times, okay? 6 out of 12 months, which is half the year. Let's just try our best, okay? Today, this we will be picking 6 prompts from this TBR jar, and we are going to choose the book to read based on what the TBR prompt indicates. Let's pick the first TBR prompt. The first TBR will be, you see, the author's last name start with a L. That's interesting. Let's take a look at our 26 must read book first. L. Okay. We have 4 contestants. The first one will be Powerless by Lawrence Robert. And then we have Betrayed by Lisa Scottolin. This is a thriller, I think. Okay, and then we have one of the very classic, not classics, but more like everybody read it, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo 2 by Stier Larson. I think, I'm so sorry if I pronounce it wrongly. And we have Our Infinite Fit by Laura Stevens. I think all 4 books are very good picks, but I think I will not be reading Powerless because I don't want to start a new series for month of January. It is going to be very torturous. So let's put it back. Now we are left with the 3. Actually, I don't have any idea which book to read. Maybe I can just read the blurb first. I need something very fast paced because this month is going to take out a lot of my brain power and I need books that doesn't need any brain power. So I think let's just put on hold for this book because I know that I'm not very familiar with this kind of story and it will take me a long time to finish reading. So I don't really want to go into books. Like I need all the books that I can read to get over January. So let's not do that. Let's take a look. I think I'm gonna choose Betrayed by Lisa Scottolin. I actually really want to choose this book, but I feel that this book is more of a thriller. It talks about Judy Carriel. I think is the female main character. She is a lawyer and she's taking a lead in a case that is very personal to her. So I think Iris, her housekeeper, and her best friends, and her aunt's best friend is found dead of an apparent heart attack, and Judy begins to suspect foul play. I think this kind of book is that kind of very fast-paced thriller. Let's hope for the best. And this book has been with me since, let me see. Yep, it is not being labeled, which means it's definitely more than 5 years. Look at the amount of mold on it. Oh my god. Okay, I think this is published in 2014. So let's read this book. Our first TBR will be Betrayed by Lisa Scottolin. And let's pick the second prompt. The second prompt of January 2026 will be a book with mostly blue cover. There's a lot of books. Blue, you see, there's blue. Everything is blue. Oh my god. Let's choose something easy. I believe this is blue. Let's read a romance book for the month of January. We're gonna read a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I love Ashley Poston. Her 7 year sleep just blew my mind off. I am still thinking about that story every single day. And I think I need something like this for January. So let's pick this book. This is one of my 26 March read book in 2026. And we are going to pick this book, which is a novel love story by Ashley Poston. Baby, can you sit down? Can you sit down? Sit down. Sit down. Down. You don't want to sit down, is it? You want to go? You want to come here? Oh, you want to sit down? Let's pick the third book for the month of January. The third TBR prompt will be a book with a character you have swapped life with. I think I chose this prompt before. Let's just remove it and choose another one because I think I chose it last month or 2 months ago. We pick the third TBR prompt. It's a very short one. Let's see. Can you see? The third TBR prompt will be the cover art includes books. Oh, so the cover page must have a book. That's interesting. I don't think I have. Let's take a look. I don't think I have any that has a book on the cover. Let's repick again. The third TBR, hopefully this time it will work, is have a friend or family member pick a book for you. A friend or family member. Okay, let me get a friend to pick a book for me. We are back. I asked Chloe to help me pick a book and she chose. Okay, The Ministry of Time has been one of my very anticipated read. I have only heard good reviews of it. I haven't heard anyone who tell me that they don't like it. And I think for this book, it is a very, very special book where it is about I think they have this time machine and then they brought those people in 1847 or like 19, basically people from the past to the current world, and basically they have to adapt or something like that, I think. Okay, this is a good choice because this is a very, I believe this is a very fast read, and I am in love with the book thief, and I really need something like that to help me survive January. So thank you, Chloe. So this will be our third TBR for the month of January. We have The Ministry of Time by Kellyanne Bradley. Next, we are gonna choose our fourth TBR of the month. The fourth TBR that we are going to choose will be a book written by a male author. Honestly, I only have one person in mind because I don't know which book is by male author or which book is by female author. So we are gonna choose. I'm pretty sure I'm not very sure who is male, who is female, but we're gonna choose My Friends by Frederick Buckman. This is male, right? Please don't laugh at me if it's a female, but I believe it's a male. So we are gonna read My Friends by Frederick Buckman. I have only heard good things about Frederick Buckman. It is Jamie's top author for the year of 2025, and I have been wanting to read this book for the longest time ever because Frederick Buckman, I want to read the entire book series, all the books by this author as much as I can. I believe this is a translated one. I'm not sure. His books are published in more than 40 countries. He lives in Sweden. So I believe it's translated. I'm not sure. Let me see. Translated by Nell Smith. I purchased this book in September last year. So we are going to read the book by Frederick Buckman finally. Actually, I wanted to put it on my 26 books that I must read for 2026, but I have so many books I want to read. I didn't really know where to fit it. So here we go. We have our fourth book immediately. The moment I see the prompt, I know we're gonna choose this. So we have My Friends by Frederick Buckman as the fourth book for the month. We have come to the last two prompts. Let's choose the fifth prompt. The fifth prompt will be a book a friend recommended. That's a free pick because I will just assume Booktok is my friend and I'm gonna pick the book. Let me see. Let's choose something interesting. Given that it's a free pick, which means I get to pick something that I want to pick, and we are going to pick Brimstone by Kelly Hart. This is the second book of the series, and I just managed to get hold of it last month. So we are going to read. I'm so happy I get to pick this book. We are gonna read Brimstone by Kelly Hart, the second book in the series. We are back with Kingfisher. I'm so happy. This is our fifth book, and now we are at our last book of the month. Let's pick the sixth book. The sixth book, TBR Prompt, the sixth TBR Prompt will be a book with water on the cover. Water. Let's see. I think this is water. We're gonna see which books have water, and then we're gonna choose from it, okay? Oh, we have a lot of choice, people. I didn't expect that I have so many books with water. That's interesting. Huh? Let me see. In total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 books. 8 books that has water on the cover. You see? We have water on the cover. We have water on the cover. And we have water on the cover. That's a lot. Okay, these are the 26 books that one of the few 26 books that I must read in 2026. And these are my TBR card priority. We have The Silent Sister, The Good Girl Complex, Pretty Ghost, The Last Letter, and Life of Pi. Currently, we have a thriller, we have a fiction, a romance. I think we have 2 fiction and 1 fantasy. It's a little bit less fantasy this time round. Okay. I think we shouldn't choose so let's not pick on fiction because we have 2 books already. So take a break from fiction out. So we have romance and thrillers. Let's pick the book. Ooh, this is interesting. You know what? We are going to pick thriller, and I'm gonna read the thriller blurb to you. Then we will decide which book to read. Okay. So the first book that we are reading will be Pretty Ghost by Karen Slaughter. Sisters, Strangers, Survivors, Claire. A glamorous trophy wife of an Atlanta millionaire, Lydia, a single mother dating an ex-con who struggles to make ends meet. Julia, the sister whose devastating disappearance more than 2 decades earlier shattered their family. When the shocking murder of Claire's husband bring the horrors and heartbreak of her sister's disappearance roaring back, she is forced to form a wary truce with Lydia, whom she had not spoke to in decades. Two crime, nearly a quarter century apart, what could connect them? Haunted, the surviving sister begins to unearth the secrets that destroyed their family all those years ago and find the astonishing truth where they least expected it. So this is about sisters. This is also sister. So let's read. So this book is by The Silent Sister by Diane Chabelain. Let's read the blurb. Riley McPherson has spent her entire life believing that her older sister, Lisa, committed suicide as a teenager. It was a belief that helped shape her own childhood and that of her brother. It shaped her view of her family and their dynamic. It influenced her entire life. Now, more than 20 years later, her father has passed away and she's in New Bern, North Carolina, cleaning out his house when she finds evidence that what she has always believed is not true. Lisa is alive, living under a new identity. But why exactly was she on the run all those years ago? What secrets are being kept now, and what will happen if those secrets are revealed? As Riley works to uncover the truth, her discovery will put into questions everything she thought she knew about her family. Riley must decide what the past means for her present and what she will do with her newfound reality. Told with Diane Chabelain's powerful prose and illumination into the human heart and soul, The Silent Sister is an evocative novel love, loss, and the bonds among siblings. I feel like we should read this book. You know why? Because just now I accidentally read this part. Two girls' names are carved inside a closet. What could happen there? Set in the rich and morally complex territory of the rural South in 1960, the plot of this enthralling novel transfixed me from the very first page, and its vivid and sympathetic character haunted me long after the last. I accidentally read this credit for this book. No, this is a praise for necessary lies, so it's not for this book. Now I need to get another book. Should I read this? I'm not sure if this is a book that I should read. You know what? We're gonna put it up the challenge. We are going to select The Silent Sister by Diane Chamberlain. This book has been with me for more than 5 years because it's not dated in my bookshelf. So let's pick this as the final and last book of the month of January. Let's recap for the month of January. For the month of January, we will have 6 books that we have chosen together. We have Betrayed by Lisa Scottoline, and then we have A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. The 10th book is chosen by my friend Chloe, A Ministry of Time by Colleen Bradley. The 4th book that we're looking at will be My Friends by Frederick Buckman. Then it's a free pick, which we chose, Brimstone by Kelly Hart. Last but not least, we are ending the month with The Silent Sister by Diane Chamberlain. So these are the 6 books that we are choosing for the month of January. I am looking forward for my January already. Although it's a little bit less fantasy, we're gonna see what we can do about it. So that's the end for this video. If you watched to the end, thank you so much for watching. And I'm gonna see you for the next video. Do help to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so we get to catch up the next round. I really hope I can make friends right here because we can talk about books, and that's something that I really, 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 really wish to happen. So I'm gonna see you the next time. Bye.